and Ivan, the boyfriend from Logan, came to see me, but I told him that he was wasting his time. It was a long ways for him to come, that I wasn't ready to get married. And so actually that was the last time I had a date with him. And about 3 months later, I was going to go up some stairs at BYU, and there was someone coming down the stairs, and you had to wait for them to come down before you could start up. And I looked up, and it was a guy, but I didn't pay much attention, and it was Keith. But when he got within 2 or 3 steps of the bottom, he was looking at me instead of at the stairs, so he fell right at my feet. So that's when he fell for me, or with me, or whatever. Always tease him about that. And it was about 3 months after that, I saw him at a dance at BYU, and he recognized me and came over and we danced. And then I went out with him every night of the week. He was there for a week that time. And so 3 months later, we got engaged, and 3 months after that, we got married. So it was 3-month increments that all that came to pass. But I'm still friends with Ivan, the guy from Logan. And last summer, I was visiting with my sister in Utah, and we went to a dance. Of course, I wasn't married then. And Ivan was there. He'd come down from Logan again. And I just told him that he was wasting his time, not to come anymore. But the next time I saw Keith, and I was coming down these stairs from BYU, and I slipped. He slipped. He was coming down. He slipped on the ground right in front of me. So he fell for me right then. He didn't fall for me then, but he fell because of me. So I didn't see him for another 3 months, and he happened to be down with Ivan again. They came to see me. We went to a dance at BYU. And they thought that that Keith could go with my sister, because she lived in the apartment with me, but she'd gone to Lehigh to visit our parents. And so then the next day was Sunday, and when Ivan came to see me that day, that's when I told him he was wasting his time, and so he didn't ever come again. And then 3 months later is when I saw Keith coming down those stairs, and he fell for me, fell on the ground. And then 3 months later, I saw him at a dance, and he asked me to dance, and he was taking tickets at the door for this Emin and Gleaner dinner that they were having. And then they had a dance the next night. But so when he was taking tickets at the door, he asked could he come and sit by me after he got through, so he did. So that was the second time I saw him. Ivan, that is. Keith, that is. I'm getting the stories screwed up here. And so I dated him for the next 3 months, and then he was planning to go to New Mexico to work during the summer. And he had an aunt that lived in our ward, and she said, "Don't let Keith go to New Mexico to work." because there's the bishop's daughter that down there wants to marry Keith, and he'd written to her all the time he was on his mission and so forth, but of course she was in New Mexico and he was in Utah. So when he talked about getting a job and leaving and going to New Mexico, I told him I could probably get him a job right there, and so I did. I had a boss that I worked for at Geneva Steel that also hired people to work at Geneva, so he got Keith a job. So I took his aunt's advice and didn't let him go to New Mexico. And then 3 months later, we were engaged, and then 3 months after that, we were married. So it was a 3-month here and there story. And it worked out just great. We've been married 62 years now. And he's a wonderful guy, and so kind, so thoughtful to everybody. And so I have had a happy life for 62 years, married to Keith Carlson.